Do you know why my dog is the best dog in the world? Because she's a little baby. This is my little baby, that's why. This, everybody, is my dog, and her name is Rhea. She is a rescue from the south, a breed, and she is full of love. Honestly, without a doubt, with zero bias, I think she's the best dog probably ever to exist. She just loves and trusts everybody we meet, which is very cute. But also, it's a little weird. It's kind of worrying. You may wonder, how did we get Rhea? How are we so lucky to be blessed with literally the best dog? It all started with Kelly. She told me one day she really wanted to get a dog and that we should adopt. Initially, I felt really hesitant about it. Don't get me wrong, I like dogs and I've had dogs before, but I knew what they came with. Primarily, lots of hair. I also felt super busy at the time, and adding things like taking care of a dog felt like too much stuff. It's not something you can do as a hobby. It's a life that you have to keep alive. An adorable little baby life who's so cute, little baby. My heart was icy cold, and I didn't really want to take on this new responsibility. But Kelly was sure this was going to be a good idea, and I wasn't, so I don't know. Who am I to stand in the way? So we made a plan to foster a dog for a little while to see if it was indeed a good idea. Kelly did all the planning and collecting information and research about fostering and adopting. And eventually, she found a sweet, chunky Rhea ready to join somebody's family. The listing said that she was mellow-tempered and loved to snuggle, which made Kelly think she'd be a great fit. Rhea was located all the way in the south, states away, but getting her was actually pretty simple. We contacted the organization to set everything up. They told us to meet in a parking lot where they were going to distribute all the other dogs to all of the other families. When they arrived, they gave Rhea some final shots, they gave us some paperwork and a leash, and then we went. She didn't even know who we were, but when we opened the car door, she just jumped in with no questions. She was very, very trusting. You're very trusting. Too trusting. And NordVPN is a virtual private network. When it comes to internet privacy, you may have some thoughts. Cheeseburger. Such as, what can I do to protect myself while surfing those World Wide Web waves? Well, NordVPN can actually help you with your internet protection. While you may be looking up very important research, there are prying eyes trying to collect and sell your data. Such an incredible bummer. But with NordVPN, you can block those trackers in their tracks. Not only that, but you can also block malicious ads, block nasty malware, or take me out to dinner this Friday. My schedule's wide open. I'm totally free. You can also install NordVPN on any of your devices. Your phone, my tablet, or that guy's computer. Stay away from my computer. Use promo code Ice Cream Sandwich to get NordVPN's 2-year plan plus 4 extra months for free. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Thank you, NordVPN, for sponsoring this video. At the beginning, things started off well enough. However, I was worried about leaving her alone all day because both Kelly and I had to go to work. We'd feed her breakfast, let her go potty, and go off to work. Normally, you'd think a dog in a new unfamiliar place would be more timid and maybe hiding in a spot or acting out in some way. But when I came home, she would poke her nose through the door like a bird trying to get a little seed, which is adorable. And it makes me think that she's just sitting there waiting all day for us to come home. She was starting to win me over, but despite her being literally the best little baby to ever bless this earth, I just couldn't live like this. It made me feel like I needed to vacuum everything, all the time. The line that I drew in the sand was when it came to getting into bed. We got her her own bed, and she was allowed to sleep on the couch, but I didn't want her allowed in bed, because I wanted to sleep in a blanket, and not a pile of fur. Hey babe, I'm going to bed. That was the couch. Which pile is the bed in again? The only problem was that she didn't want to be left alone. She was desperately wanting to be in bed to snuggle, as per her biography. But I stood firm, like a psychopath, and made her stay in her doggy bed on the floor. And she did, because she's a good girl. The couple of weeks of fostering that we had her were coming to a close, and we had to decide if we were going to adopt her fully or not. Night after night, she requested bed access, and I kept denying her. But how many times has she moved families? What crime did she commit to deserve a nomad life? And who am I to deny her a family, a belonging, a home to snuggle in? Okay, all right, baby, I'm sorry. You can go to bed. I'm sorry I was ever rude to you or cold to you. Can you ever find it in your little doggy heart to forgive me? Obviously, you know this. We ended up adopting her as a full-time puppy. We were happy with the decision. She was happy with the decision. If time machines existed and I could go back in time and meet myself when I didn't want to adopt, there would be consequences. Ultimately, Rhea has been an amazing dog, and all I can be is thankful. Thankful to Rhea and thankful to Kelly for finding our perfect puppy baby. I have something. Listen. I have something to say. I'm listening. If you still wanted some clothing merch, we're not going to be restocking, so check out the store if you're interested in getting any of that. Thank you everybody for the support, and thank you for watching.